This is McCook's Mr. Bill. It's an honor to have you here. Throughout history, we have seen people, for example, the Native American people, get locked into a given period in their lives. The Stone Age, for example. For tens of thousands of years, they thought that the world could be handled by just having rocks. Flint rocks for fire, tools, and weapons. One tool does it all theoretically. And so they didn't look beyond. And if you think that I'm making fun of the Native Americans, in 1900, the top government and scientists said that everything that can be made has been made. There's nothing new that could be done under the sun. That was in 1900, before they had aircraft, radios, TV, 100 other things. Yeah, they thought it had all been done and could have easily been locked into that era forever, as far as they were concerned. And so, rather than to be locked in that area, we also know that you can make fire a lot easier by just having fire lighters, of today. And they do the job, whatever needs to be done, so much easier. Modern tools and new tools, continually rethinking what you're doing. Back in the 1960s, as a kid, with farm projects as well as school projects, I would quite often need to glue and screw the wood or different projects that I had. These old screwdrivers were a pain, absolute pain, on any major project, to utilize. And so what I came up with was I cut off the end of it, took the drill bit out and put that screwdriver in there, and all of a sudden I had something that could run that screw in there in seconds rather than twisting all day by hand. I did that back in the 60s because they hadn't invented what I needed, but I made it work. I looked outside the box, if you will. I no longer have to do that, do I? Nowadays they have such tools which are so quiet and so effective, and everybody in any house or rental as an adult should have an electric screwdriver. It's just that important, in my humble opinion, even if you have other people to do the work for you. This will tilt and do its job. It even has a light on it, for goodness sakes, And of course you can change the head out, and there's all sorts of options for that. It's astronomically useful, and the charge lasts a long time. This is the hot tool of the day. Tomorrow there might be a better one. And another thing I have started doing this last year, when my gout really starts flaring up, especially in the winter, be that as it may, and cutting with scissors on pasteboard especially, it becomes rather difficult. And I said, I'm tired of it. I want something better. And so whether you have pasteboard or just the hard board papers like that, all of a sudden this quiet, efficient, electric scissors is worth its weight in gold. It just goes through everything by just the push of a button, and will go so much faster than you doing it by hand, and it can curve if you so desire and do the different things like that. For a $30 bill, it's worth having, and it's the tool of the day. Not that they won't have something better tomorrow. So don't be stuck in whatever Stone Age mindset you have in given tools or how you live. Be ready to look at the future and try out their things. They may not work. Some don't. They may not fit into your lifestyle, or you just don't like them. That's fine. But try them. Have a wide enough mindset to say, let's try it. Let's just try it. Thank you for your time.